What's up everyone, Super Nerd Daniel coming at you with more Pokémon Legends ZA. In the last episode, we finally got to compete in this Super Tournoi de Jacinthe, and we even got a guest appearance by Lysander and Zygarde, where we got to battle it in its 50% form, which was really exciting, if not a bit of a hassle. And I know I said after the tournament that I was going to do the side missions that I cropped up, and I did those, and I recorded it, but somehow the footage got corrupted. Yes, sorry guys, I really don't know what happened to that footage. It got messed up somehow and it was unusable, so I have to record this new episode 27 right now. But on the plus side, for those of you who enjoy me doing those side missions, they at least keep a log here of what I did, so I can at least, give you a quick little recap of it. So basically, I did these 5 side missions. Frostlass's Unfinished Business. It was basically a Frostlass leading me to the point where I fought that Rogue Mega. I believe that was the Rogue Mega Frostlass, in fact, where it left me a Dawnstone and $400 apparently. I fought a member of the SPC who uses all Dragon types, despite almost everyone else in the group using Fairies. I fought a bunch of Beldum that were blocking the Holiday from being used. I found a place for a guy in his Heliolisk to live, and then I went to fucking Restaurant Les Wow and went through a nightmare of 10 battles in a row. Oh my god. Seriously, please do not ask me how long the Restaurant Les Wow thing took. It was so many attempts. It was ridiculous. 10 battles in a row, no healing. Like, the first person had all poison types, so like half of my team ended up poisoned on the first run. And the last guy, Christoph, had a freaking Mega Tyranitar, which is ridiculous. Like, you can probably tell, like, okay, I started that with 60,000 Pokédollars, right? By the time I got that done, I nearly tripled my money. So you can probably tell just how long that took. Speaking of Frostlass though, I did actually end up taking the Dawnstone that I got from the old Rogue Mega and use it to evolve a Snorunt that I had into a Frostlass of my own, just so I can get those dex entries. So, Frostlass, the Snowland Pokemon. It freezes foes with an icy breath that is nearly negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What seems to be its body is actually hollow. Mega Frostlass, the Snowland Pokemon. This Pokemon can use eerie cold air imbued with ghost energy to freeze even insubstantial things, such as flames or the wind. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's metal as fuck. But seeing all those fancy pants types at the SBC, it really made me think. Maybe it's time for a little bit of a refreshment, Get some new duds, get some new threads. Really change it up on the fashion front. So, voila! Brand new outfit, baby! I love so much of this, actually. I love the cardigan and blouse combo. The bones are so cute. Love the black and white striped socks. Not 100% sure how I feel about the boots yet. The boots were certainly a choice. I don't know how I feel about those just yet. I might go back to the sneakers at some point, I'm not sure, but, overall, I am loving this outfit, actually, so, got a brand new look to head into a brand new Wild Zone. Thankfully, I didn't actually do either Wild Zone 18 or 19 that cropped up yet, so I could save this for a hopefully non-corrupted episode, but anyway, Wild Zone 18, recommended level 46 or above. Use the alleyway and scaffolding wisely to navigate around the tall buildings here. And also, I see an Alpha Salamence right there, which, is fun. Oh, this is going to be an ordeal. Also have to be really careful about this, considering that Dreadscythe here is actually on the verge of not obeying me anymore. So, actually, I should probably put Terravolt up front. But yeah, my current obedience cap is 80, so yeah, it's not great. I need some way to sneak up on the Salamence to start doing things. Because there's no way I'm getting any of those bag-ons with this thing in the way. There's no way, dude. Nope. I'm invisible. I am invisible. Invisible to the naked eye. There's no way you see me about to launch this timer ball at you. Well, so much for that idea. Alright, Terrible, let's do it. Let me nuzzle, let me nuzzle. Stop crouching. Oh boy. Oh boy, you are so aggro. Oh my god, you are so aggro. Ah! Jeez. No way this works. Oh god, Terravolt's out. Terravolt is actually out. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Oh, this is certainly a thing. All right, just start doing things. Just start doing things. Okay, I need to freaking heal up Vendetta here. Oh, that's definitely not enough. I probably should use the max. Ooh, boy. Oh, my God. Oops, sorry, Vendetta. Alright, Hyperion, handle it. Also, you're probably gonna have to go Mega here. There's no way we get out of this without going Mega. So, Stealth Rock. For the AoE. Whoops. That was a whiff. Alright, we gotta start doing things here. Right, satchel, satchel, satchel. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Satchel. Surely one of them gets caught. Surely. Alright, good. We got a bag on out of this. It's fine. We at least got the bag on. Now, while you're in there, I also need to revive frickin' Vendetta. God, I have so many max revives, actually. I've used, like, none of these. Alright. Alright, fine, fine, fine. There's more opportunities for you to do things that'll hopefully make you stay in the ball, eventually. Oh, boy, that's a big outrage. Ow. Crap, my Mega Energy's gone. Get a nice Earthquake with a Flying type, nerd. Oh, damn, he's literally in the rage state. You can't do anything right now. Sorry, Hyperion. Alright, here we go. Okay, let me revive some people. Just gonna run around reviving people real quick so you can do a few more actions. So that I can allow the timer ball to hopefully become a bit more effective here. That is the plan. Okay, I'll let you do one more action and I'll try and kill you. Come on, one more. Okay, good. Dragon Rush. And hopefully. Yes! So I literally just have to evolve that Bagon into a Shelgon real quick and I'll have the whole line. Sweet. Now look at that. It's literally already ready to evolve. I don't have to use any candy on it. Cool. Let's do it. Hell yeah, let's go. Bagon, the rock-head Pokemon. Its well-developed neck muscles and iron-like head can smash boulders into pieces. Shelgon, the endurance Pokemon. Within its rugged shell, its cells have begun changing. The shell peels off the instant the Pokemon evolves. Salamence, the dragon Pokemon. It's uncontrollable if enraged. It flies around spouting flames, scorching fields and mountains. What else actually is in this wild zone? Oh, we have Altaria, apparently. And something else I can't really tell from the silhouette, but I guess we'll try and figure out what it is. May as well try and complete the deck swim here. Big Nugget, there we go. That was worth. Alright, so let's get Hyperion out here. Something else I learned not too long ago was that I don't even need necessarily Rock Smash to get through the rocks. I just do a Steel Wing, which is neat. Ooh, Lopunny. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Always worth a shot, though. Alright, Stealth Rock for a bit of AoE. Alright, let's get a Paralysis. This thing is not going down to any physical damage anytime soon. Let's ride that Surf. Also, I should be glad that its defense is up. It'll take me longer to whittle it down. And that just means the timer ball will hopefully be more effective, but you'll have done more stuff in the meantime. Yeah. Alright, fine. Again, we're just getting a little bit down at a time. A little bit at a time. Gotta let you do stuff. Ow. Oh, you're enraged. Can't do anything yet. Let's hyper. Okay. Whoop. And then Thunder Punch. And Nuzzle. And Thunder Punch. And ride that Surf. Almost. Surely. Surely. Yes! Let's go. Lopunny, the rabbit Pokemon. This Pokemon's ears are apparently very delicate. They must be handled gently and with care, or else Lopunny will kick you with its graceful legs. Mega Lopunny, the rabbit Pokemon. It swings its ears like whips and strikes its enemies with them. It has an intensely combative disposition. Now the unfortunate thing is that was not one of the Pokemon I needed for the dex for this area, so I'm still technically on the hunt for whatever that other Mon is, as well as Altaria. I mean, I know I could just evolve one of the Swablu I have, but finding the actual Mon is more fun. Come on. Now, unfortunately, I think what I do have to do is climb the scaffolding and try and find some other entrance to the zone up here, which I assume there would be, probably, because there is a rooftop area. Because I assume that's where Altaria and possibly whatever other Mon there is would reside. There we go. Knew it. Anything interesting here? Up on this rooftop, mayhaps. Just more Mega Shards. Alright. Let's go in here and check the rooftop side of things. Oh god, I'm running out of timer balls. I gotta buy some more. Let's just knock out this other Swablu and save the timer balls for the Altaria. So it's fine. Good. Oh boy. Let me grab this item real quick. Yeah, nice takedown, nerd. Anyway. Aw. Dang it. Good thing I caught a couple more Swablu just now. I could literally just evolve one. Yeah, see, we got an Altaria anyway, it's fine. Altaria, the humming Pokemon. It flies gracefully through the sky. Its melodic humming makes you feel like you're in a dream. Mega Altaria, the humming Pokemon. Its down is so soft it seems as if a touch could melt it. But it's strong enough that just a few strands could be used to hoist a dump truck. Okay, now what on earth is this other Pokemon that I need to find? Because that was obviously Altaria. There was only the one more. I hear a Pokemon cry nearby. I don't know what it is, though. If I just head down here, would this find anything? Nope, that's just another Bagon. Just more Bagons that I do not need. You know what? Honestly, I'm starting to think that maybe it's like a nighttime situation. Like, maybe I just have to wait until, you know, I get to nighttime and, maybe I'll swap the spawns a bit. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I guess I'll just clear out this freaking scaffolding course. Not like that, Daniel. Again, can't just glide into the wild zones, because that'd be too easy. Yeah, there's a change up. Now it's Noibat and Noivern here. And I assume that this is going to be the thing. Again, if I don't catch this Noivern outright, I can just evolve one of the Noibats I caught before. Jesus, that was quick. Nice. And that is Wild Zone 18 done. Take care of these Rapscallions real quick. Anyway. Actually, you know what? Just for the research. Oh, whatever. Oh, well, I got it anyway. It's fine. It's fine, chat. Don't even worry about it. Noivern, these Soundwave Pokemon. They fly around on moonless nights and attack careless prey. Nothing can beat them in a battle in the dark. Alright, but that is Wild Zone 18 completed. So now, I suppose we go to Wild Zone 19. Way the hell over here, where we have to find Clefairy, Drampa, and Kangaskhan. Something I did fight during that whole Restaurant Le Wow gauntlet. in the old episode 27 footage. So I guess let's head here and check that out. Alrighty, here we go. Wild Zone 19, recommended level 48 or above. Try to hide yourself behind the greenery to sneak up on wild Pokemon undetected. Ah yeah, because we all know how well it goes when I try to do stealth in this game. Just peachy keen, no problems at all. That's a Kangaskhan. Hoo boy. Surrounded by Furfros too. This is not grand to start. Well, let's do some clearance, Zuko. Got a nice big double-edged nerd. You know, just Ultra Ball this. Realize I'm still crouching for no reason. They already see you, Daniel. It's fine. Good. Okay. So... Oh, that's an Alpha Clefairy, actually. Got a regular and an Alpha. Right, so... I suppose the thing to do would be to try and sneak up on the Alpha here with a Nuzzle. Cool. Yeah. Go switch back to the timer balls, Daniel. That's your ball of choice. Didn't really need that Cleffa, but oh well. I had that Thunder Punch just not do anything. It was okay. It was at a weird angle, but you were still right there. Like, come on. Killing me here. Hey, nice. Clefairy, the fairy Pokemon. The moonlight that it stores in the wings on its back apparently gives it the ability to float in midair. Also seems like as good an opportunity as any to tell you that I have a little side account on both Twitter and Blue Sky called Clefairy Mondays, where I just post that thing where you can see Clefairy dancing at Mount Moon Square every Monday night. It's a cute little account, you know, I think it's fun. Okay, so now we have some Kangaskhan to try and contend with. There are multiples of it, and that's just great for me in my life. All right, and Nuzzle. Right. Oh, Endure? Yeah, that's really not going to do much for you right now. Gotta say. Actually, you know what? Let's get Vendetta out here. Be immune to your freaking normal stab. Not to that dragon move, though. Thank God we got protected by a tree, apparently. Well, Vendetta did. I didn't. I definitely caught that. Speaking of catching things... Kangaskhan, the parent's Pokemon. It raises its offspring in its belly pouch. It lets its baby out to play only when it feels safe to do so. What's left in this zone? Just Drampa, right? Yeah. So I have no idea where Drampa would be in this zone, or even if it's, like, available at nighttime. I genuinely do not know. Ooh, boy. God damn it, Furfro. Get out of my life. It's not about you. It's not about you, sir. I promise it's not about you. Anyway, you know what's the funny thing about this being a wild zone is I actually kind of figured this would become one eventually. Like, this feels too much like a place where you would sneak around trying to avoid things to not be a wild zone. So once it became apparent that, like, the wild zones would expand at some point in the story, it would just be like, yeah, this is definitely going to become one at some point. It has to. And I was right. So, there's that. I don't know what the point of this is. I'm just yapping while I'm trying to find this frickin' Drampa. Anyway, what's this? Ooh, a nugget. Yeah, that was worth. Anyway. Oh, boy. No. Could you not, please? That is not where I wanted that fire spin to go. It's like, guys... It's not about you. I mean, I'll catch a second Kangaskhan for posterity, but, like, I guess I won't. Never mind. You see, that's the other thing that actually got lost in the whole side mission footage getting corrupted. The fact that Lumiose Tower is now completely encased in Quasartico branding, which, you know, more than a little concerning, not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Drampa. Wait, is this another frickin' Furfro? Who sees me? Oh, yeah, it's this little nerd. Hyperion, could you take care of this nuisance real quick? I am trying to get a Drampa. It is not about you. Thank you. Alright, so we actually need to get Terrible out here. And hope I can sneak up to get the Nuzzle before we get killed. Terrible, what are you doing, girl? No, Terrible. Terrible, for the love of God. Oh, whatever, just do this. Right. Whoa, what? Oh, use Fly, okay. I was about to say, this Grandpa's got some maneuvers, dude. Nice. Grandpa, the placid Pokemon. It has a compassionate personality, but if it is angered, it completely destroys its surroundings with its intense breath. Mega Grandpa, the imposing Pokemon. Grandpa's cells have been invigorated, allowing it to regain its youth. It manipulates the atmosphere to summon storms. And that is Wild Zone 19 complete. In fact, I think I have almost all the Wild Zones completed that are currently existing, except for Wild Zone 10, which I apparently just can't do because I can't get in that water entrance, because I just have no way to get to it, and I'm assuming that's how I get Tynamo and whatever the Southernmon is, so I've got just SOL on Wild Zone 10 for the moment, and I guess if there's no other side missions that would have just mysteriously cropped up here, I suppose the only other thing to do is to go to Quasartico and see what Vinnie wants. Oh, hello, Vinnie. Hello, Dedenne. Hello, Dedenne. You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What did you need me and Daniel for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. Oh, so we're gonna have a meeting with Jett, perhaps? Yeah, I was about to say. President Jett is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Okay. Definitely not weird at all. Kind of feel like I need to heal up. Alright, let's do this. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader Tawny and her teammate Daniel as well. Hey, President Jett. You want to maybe tell us why the entirety of Prism Tower is coded in your branding? Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Daniel. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. And so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking, worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now, we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will get the Team MZ will help get all this under control. If we can learn to talk first. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. Oh, where's Vinnie off to? Hopefully not to do something nefarious, because I still don't trust you people. It is thanks to Vinnie that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Daniel? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Yeah, as long as you don't turn out to be a twist villain or something. Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. Oh? If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? Oh, she said it was her mom's, right? Yeah. It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. Okay, weird theory time. Jett knew Tawny's mom. And even weirder theory, Tawny's mom being dead has something to do with Quasartico. Just putting that out there. Don't tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I'm just spitting into the wind here. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. You remember it could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us. Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting more concentrations of Mega Power. More Rogue Megas? I assume? Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ's here for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Daniel. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. I almost wonder if this is where we finally get to fight frickin' Rogue Mega Dragonite. Because I assume... Oh, more Megastones and Quasartico. I assume that that's where we would first find that, as a part of the frickin' Rogue Megas thing. Because it's basically how they've shown us, like, most of the remaining ones. I could buy, like, one here. Let's get Clefairy. I'll have to come back for these. Means I should get some more Mega Shards at some juncture. But anyway. Afternoon, gamers. So, why'd Vinnie call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. Are they really going to have our backs when we use our rank A wish to get the info that they know about Mega Power and how it's affecting the city? I feel like they're not going to be so keen on that at that point. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinnie about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Indeed it is. But before I do that... How you feeling, boss? Whooped. I don't know why I turned around there. I entrust the futures of all in Lumiose to you. Please do your best to protect them. That I shall. Plus I got Floette on my side, too. I'm gonna save the rogue Pokemon and become the strongest Mega Evolution user while I'm at it. Don't know about that second one. Don't tell Tawny I said this, but this team of ours is starting to grow on me. Aw, the bean's coming around to it. Here's the new info from Vinnie. Our first concern... Yep, Dragonite called it. I probably actually will do these in order, considering that, you know, Mega Dragonite was one of those pre-release trailer ones, and it's not exactly new. Anyway. Second, in John Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Hey, maybe they'll actually inspire Lita to frickin' evolve her own Staryu. That'd be fun. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Daniel? Of course. I'm the main character. Don't even worry about it. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always, which I appreciate. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap. We've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations and then support Daniel from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Again, she'll probably see that and be inspired to be like, hey, I should probably actually evolve my Staryu at some point. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Daniel. I'm fine, really. Like, realistically, I'm probably not fine. I'm probably exhausted, but, you know, gotta keep up appearances for the gang, since they do rely on me. Oh boy, that probably says something about me, I don't know. Thanks, Daniel. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Definitely appreciate that. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, looks like we got our location set up. Dragonite in the southeast, Tyranitar in the northeast, and then way down here in the southwest is Starmie. And again, just because I already know about Mega Dragonite from pre-release trailers, and obviously the new one for me is going to be Mega Starmie, we will save that one for last in the order. So obviously it'll be Dragonite, Tyranitar, Starmie, like the main mission's basically said to do. But we're going to save that for the next episode of Pokemon Legends ZA. Sorry this ended up being maybe a little bit of a shorter episode, but, you know, I just really wanted to explore Wild Zones 18 and 19 and then do the Quasartico meeting, which I thought was going to be a bit more eventful. But anyway, in the next episode, which I will literally start recording right after this, we will go quell those Mega Evolutions, and we'll see what's up after that. But thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully the footage doesn't get corrupted this time. Leave a comment down below after you give it a like if you liked it, answering the comment question of the day, which is going to be, since we were talking about Tawny's mother's jacket and how she keeps that as a way to remember her by, do you have any mementos from your parents or family members that you just kind of keep with you? I do have this, like, one little bracelet that my dad made in, like, an art class when he was going to university. It really doesn't fit me, because he made it when I was younger, and I think my arm's a little bit too big for it now, but I do still have it just as a memento of him. But anyway, let me know if you have any sort of trinkets like that in the comments below. I'm going to go refill my water bottles and then start recording episode 28. But until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.